And the fact that there's so little detail applied to a college football game where the fan bases that are playing it would appreciate it more than most. I get it. You focused on having the right noises and the entrances and all these different things. And I'm not just trying to have a vent session about college football 27. I'm here to provide solutions that I think, from a fan's perspective and someone that has played this game a ton, that I could give some good suggestions. College Football 27, I feel, is a make or break version of this video game. Now, I understand a lot of the viewers that watch this show do play video games, and I am very much one of you guys. A lot of college football media pundits will probably get paid off by EA, and they'll have a big discussion point about, oh, well, all those people that play video games, they're coming out with another college football game, and Arch Manning's the cover athlete, and then they never talk about it again. I played NCAA 14 for a very long time. I played college football 25 for so many hours that I don't feel comfortable telling you on this show, because it would show how much free time I really have. Same could be said for college football 26. College football 26 did not warrant its price tag. Now, most of these games, because a lot of people say the same three things. They say it's just a roster update. It's just a copy and paste. There's nothing new with these games. And in a lot of those cases, those people do have a point. They're just not really communicating it, I think, in an accurate way, because it's not just a roster update. If you actually play the game, you understand the nuances and the changes. I'm not trying to just cape for EA here. I'm just being realistic, because the truth is, college football 25 and the college football 26, the difference between those two games were quality of life updates. And if you play the game a ton, you notice them, you pick up on them, and you appreciate them. Am I going to pay $70 for quality of life updates? You're out of your goddamn mind. You're out of your goddamn mind. Now, nonetheless, I think there's additional context to be had when talking about this. Is truthfully, the Madden deals, or the Madden rights deal, was up this past year. And as a business, I'm looking at my business degree right now. It makes a ton of sense to prioritize college football, or to prioritize Madden over college football, especially knowing the hype of college football 25. You are not going to get close to that same level of hype probably ever in this game's lifespan. So you might as well make sure that you can have your exclusive Madden rights, and we'll deal with college football 27 when it gets here. We're here. It's here. We have to fix this game, because the potential with this game is so damn high. Truthfully, you have one of the most passionate fan bases. I would argue college football fans are the most passionate fan bases in all of North America, potentially the world. Just soccer is one big ass sport. So I got to respect that at the end of the day. And the fact that there's so little detail applied to a college football game where the fan bases that are playing it would appreciate it more than most. I get it. You focused on having the right noises and the entrances and all these different things. And I'm not just trying to have a vent session about college football 27. I'm here to provide solutions that I think, from a fan's perspective and someone that has played this game a ton, that I could give some good suggestions. That, frankly, I understand. I'm not naive to the game development space. I wanted to be a game developer for a large chunk of my life. And I understand the hard work, not to the fullest capability of someone that actually does it. But I think these ideas in actual practice, if you have the investment to do it, wouldn't be that difficult. I think in Dynasty, there should be a college game day cutscene. There's got to be some sort of feel that is added, like we see with so many other college football games in the past, and maybe even some of the current Madden games, to add to the big game feel. These are the details that I'm talking about, where I can enter a game against number 2 Alabama and I'm number 1 LSU. And yeah, it's a night game. I get the cool little drones. I get the fun entrance, but it really doesn't feel like as big of a game as we see in college football time and time again. I think recruiting needs a complete revamp, because after by year 3 of just getting a bunch of 91 speed wide receivers, which by the way, the recruits are very boring compared to 2025, where you could get a 97 speed wide receiver that was 6'5". That was fun. Make the sport fun. Sports video games in general should be arcade-like. They should be fun. They don't have to be realistic. If I want them to be realistic, I'll just put on football. I'll put on a game. But not to just focus on Dynasty. I know a weird portion amount of people play Cut. Cut's basically lifeless. They don't put any content in for Cut. Everyone that actually plays the game will tell you that. I don't play that because I don't give them the money that they've already gotten from me time and time again. But Cut's basically worthless. The fact that we can't pick our playbooks in online head-to-head is egregious in its own right. The fact that there's not more detail in the sport that would appreciate it the most, and don't even get me started on the gameplay. I could find myself really, if this version isn't good, that I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done paying. I'm already at that point with 2K. I don't pay for NBA 2K. I don't pay for Madden. I'll play Madden at my friend's house. I'm 13 again, but I do not pay for those games because I know they're not good. In college football, they hyped it up with the devs, and maybe I'm just sipping the Kool-Aid and I'm dumb for doing that. That's completely fine. I get that. But college football 27 just has to be better. It has to be better.